We'll see when he crosses the line. And the detection point crosses right about now. And does he go even faster? No, he doesn't.
Well, he is about just over a tenth clear, but let's go with Lewis. And Lewis does go wide through the final corner, but it's not too bad. He could still improve here. Hugging the inside, trying to travel the least distance he possibly can up to the line. See what lap it is. And he does! He pips Kvyat with a mighty lap. 4 tenths clear. Very impressive, and but it's not too bad. Kvyat could wrestle it back here, but no, it pulls into the pits, so clearly not a good lap for him.
It looks like... Oh, hello! We didn't even see that. Neon,
Oh, Neon!
I think. 42.2. What a supreme lap.
So on it.
Had a little bit of a compromised inside line there for Parabolica. Didn't really hit the apex as intended, but this looks like a very good lap nonetheless. Where does he go? To 143.5. Quickly beaten by Webley's 42.3.
Coming up to the line then with Techno. We'll see what he gets. Can he improve? Yes, he can. Goes to the front, but not by much. So it's now a Kessel Racing 1-2.
Let's see where this puts him. Can it be a solidified pole position? He just doesn't go faster.
I'm not sure he needs to though. He's Alright, here we go then. Red lights coming on. See who gets the good start. Looks like Neon. Oh no, Neon gets a terrible start.
No! No!
And that's 3 Ferraris straight away past Neon. As we see another Ferrari in the background having an issue. But side by side then, James is going to try get past Techno here. Profiting off Weblu's mistake. And the top 2 are going to be almost going side by side through Curva Grande up to Della Roger. See who comes out ahead here.
Oh my god, they are door to door, side by side as they head into the chicane. It's going to be the last of the late breakers. Techno seems to... Oh, but he's overjudged the corner. Oh!
Oh!
We've got chaos there as we nearly going 4 wide, but everyone does seem to make it through, and that's put just Maxi from absolutely nowhere, but he spins on the exit. So James straight up then. And James definitely one of the drivers with extremely good race pace, so the few behind him are going to want to keep him in check here. Otherwise, I think he will just shoot off straight away. As we come up to a
Just
scoring.
Max.
Ooh, contact between the two, and oh, big crash into the wall, 3 cars off, and another big crash there. And we have a virtual safety car, and they're still crashing into each other. Oh my words.
You've got to make sure you're not rendered the sitting duck here. But of course, with his lead chopped off, who knows what goes on as we're about to go green in just a few seconds' time.
James looks to be defending the inside early as they go back green. James, he gets a very good acceleration. Neon is right on his tail, but they're already side by side as they head down into the first corner. James back to the outside. Doesn't look like anyone's going to send any crazy dive bombs there. They all mostly make it through turn 1 professionally.
That is impressive from this lot of drivers, I have to say, surviving turn 1 with those gaps. But Maxi has gotten past Neon. Neon suffering from a corner cut in turn 1, so Maxi now the one that's doing the chasing on James. And we're seeing Weblu, like I said, has made the comeback, and he's now into this sort of secondary group here and has the inside on Dev, and does get the move done before Lesnar 1, but goes wide, and we have 2 cars on his inside now. And we see a few cars off in the background. Dev does back out there, but looks for the cutback. He is going to get it, and we're going 3 wide on the straight before Ascari. Hopefully, well, one of these drivers is probably going to have to back out into Ascari, otherwise this isn't ending well. And indeed, Dev does back out.
Scary, it's 2x2, Noah's Ark as they head into Parabolica here.
Webley, sorry, looking for that move on Warlock. Or does he bide his time? He does. Doing a sensible thing, waiting for that long run into turn 1. Oh, but he does make it around the outside because Warlock gets a CC there. So Webley, now the leader of this train, he's going to be begging for Pigeon Slipstream because he's got an almighty gaggle of cars behind him.
James, by the way, with a 1.2 second lead. He is absolutely storming the circuit with a 4-second gap back to P3. He is going to be very much chilling. Oh, as they go into turn 1, 2x2 yet again.
Oh!
Does manage to get it going.
Pandemonium Monza.
He's not lost as much as the first incident, but still not ideal for Webley. Oh no!
The other Mustangs, they're completely off. Drivers flipping off left and right here. Now, hopefully they keep their wits about him. We won't be wanting to see any more incidents. We've had quite our fair share. Very entertaining stuff. But of course, we're here for the racing. As Kvyat and Neon go side by side into turn 1. Neon with an amazing move down into that corner. Very well done. And it's going to leave Kvyat vulnerable to Weblu, who just doesn't seem to have the pace there as they go on.
With Kvyat. Oh, what's happened now? I think Warlock's had a little bit of it. He's flipped! I don't believe it!
Warlock flipped over the sausage curbs at the chicane. Virtual safety car deployed. Another virtual safety car.
Another twist.
Tragedy for Warlock. Promoted to the pro class this race.
And I tell you what,
and James,
James is not going to be happy with the way this race is unfolding. 2 virtual safety cars, both times he would had a sizable lead. Could we see some pit strategy here now?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. We saw Weblu. He pitted so early, and yet he's come out. He was last. Now he's 7th. So is this going to be the strategy? It's going to be interesting to see. And most drivers seem to be committing for the pit stop now. Actually, everyone now going into the pit lane. Will be interesting to see Weblu. Will he now take the net lead?
It's going to be a double stack for the Sky Tempesta Ferraris, and they do get it done cleanly. Oh, James collides with the McLaren on his way out. That's not going to be good for him, as you've got chaos in the pit lane here.
Oh my goodness, and it's chaos, and this is going to cost James the lead. He had done so well, had a 2.4 second advantage. Now he's demoted to 2nd place, all because of a pit stop. Very disappointing there. When will they go green? Maxi will be hoping it is as late as possible. James, contrary to how he was on the first restart, he'll be hoping it's as early as possible. He'll be wanting it now as they go green yet again. And James, once again, gets a very good restart. He's already on the inside of Maxi. Behind them, Pigeon, and with Kvyat and Lewis Hamilton, they're going just about 3 wide. Down into turn 1. James, he's a bit narrow there. And the drivers mostly keep it calm again. And no major incidents to report in turn 1.
So unfortunately, they had Dark dropping down about 3 positions. As James is now putting Maxi under pressure, going to be looking for a move into the Della Rosa chicane on the outside here, but backs out. I think the smart thing to do there, probably going to want to escape from this pack, which are coming behind him. And Weblu, who had that incident at the start, now up onto the overall podium. As Maxi's trying to do everything he can to break the slipstream, but he comes across the nose of James. Not going to cost him too much, but that could have been a lot worse.
Wow, absolute drama everywhere you look. Every nook and cranny, there's always some bit of action going on here, which is why we love Monza. And now this will be perfect in the eyes of Weblu, who has that little bit of slipstream. Can see the outside currently being open. In fact, the middle of the track's being open. And is he going to take a smart lunge on the outside, or is he going to wait for it? Let's see.
He's going to try it on the outside here. Gets it on the brakes. James has to leave him the room. And James forced wide into a spin and collects Weblu. Unfortunate for Weblu there. That is...
Just as we were saying, he's made it through the field. He just gets absolutely shafted again. Oh, man.
Poor Weblu. But James now, he's got a bit of a gap to Maxi, so James is going to have to defend from this lot whilst trying to hopefully catch up to Maxi.
Now, but we're getting to the closing stages of the race.
So going 3 wide into turn 1 here. Kvyat on the inside. Pigeon just about stays ahead. And looks like a big beneficiary for that was Epic Lexa making his way past 2 cars, but now on the outside for Curva Grande, backs out. Probably the smart thing to do there around Kvyat, who has assassinated quite a few cars today. Still this pack nose to tail. Lewis taking to the escape
in a nice
there.
way. And the gap now between Maxi and James seems to have increased just that little bit further. So we gotta wonder, are they nursing their tyres to the end now to try and get the maximum amount of grip at the end of the race?
Well, it has come down by 3 tenths actually. To be honest, I'd expect James to be catching up a little bit faster considering his pace, but maybe just biding his time here. Like you say, he has the hard tyres, so the tyre life will come to him at the ends. Just see Weblu and Kvyat still side by side. These two have had some history at Silverstone. And Weblu's going to be looking for a move at the inside here as Kvyat tries to squeeze him. I think Weblu's just going to get ahead here. Yeah, he does, but Kvyat gets the switchback. What a move. See Epic Lexa going wide ahead. Both of them are going to clear him. Kvyat, who's been oh, but he goes wide, and that's going to be the position back for Weblu then. As Kvyat's going to get that slowdown on the outside there. Goes wide again. Scruffy for Kvyat.
Other factors.
And here James well into the slipstream of Maxi, who makes a mistake through turn 1. So James with the hard tyres. I think this is about to turn into a battle for P1 here.
It's going to be
Maxi
very
wide
interesting.
again. James going to look for the cutback. Going to give him the inside for Lesmo 1. Could see the move done here. And
it looks like he's got it done.
Goes a bit wide. Maxi gonna be thinking about a send here, not quite alongside. Does have to back out.
Great racing there from James and Maxi. Very respectful, but very tight as well. And see into the Ascari. Maxi with a lot of slipstream here as he heads down into the corner. Will he go for the overtake?
He's thinking about it.
Yeah,
but not quite.
Yeah, not much space there. It's not much of a braking zone here for these cars around Ascari, so no surprise there that he's just bided his time, and he'll be waiting for this opportunity into turn 1, I would imagine.
I mean, he's going to have to try and stick with James here. Like I said, James on the hards, Maxi on the mediums. James is going to have the tyres coming to him at the end here. So Maxi's going to have to try and stick with him, slow him down. And so far, he's managing to do that.
James definitely with the grip advantage, but man, they're so close.
Maxi,
absolutely, Maxi
inside,
just doing his best to throw off James Rigby here. Now switches to the outside. Will that work for him? James Rigby just has that overall inside line. Goes a little bit deep at the exit of turn 2 there, but overall the gap has been maintained. But we'll see once we head into Curva Grande.
Here we go again, another overtaking opportunity. Maxi not looking like he's just trying to create a gap. He looks like he wants to go for the win, and he sends it down. Oh, but he's not giving him much room.
I think Maxi's going to have to give the position back for that one. Oh yeah, Neon.
Yeah, we got Neon in the AM class.
Neon and Weblu breaking away from that midfield pack. Going to be looking to catch up to the top 2 here. They've got 5 laps to do it, so it's definitely possible, but they're going to have to definitely work together and hope that James and Maxi are fighting here, which they are, as James defends hard on the insides.
Gap down now, 5 seconds to last lap, 4 seconds this lap. These leaders have been battling, pushing each other so hard. They've been losing time. They may bring others into their fight as, once again, James and Maxi side by side through turn 1 now.
And all the time, they're just losing time. James has a spin! James has a spin! And that could be it. That could be the race deciding moment there. Maxi pulling off now. Neon and Weblu going to be licking their chops at the sight of a P2 finish here, potentially.
4 laps remaining. 4 laps for James to get back in it. He definitely has the pace. We've seen him all day. He's been absolutely pushing and creating gaps at the lead of the pack. But now he's under even more pressure. Not only does he have to catch Maxi, but he's got to pass him. And we've seen that that's not an easy task to do today. Maxi absolutely stout in his defending, very stubborn driving from him today. But James, we'll see if who has the superior pace today.
Got
Let's hope.
Neon. Neon has made his way onto the back of James. So
He's all
Neon
over the back.
forcing James to defend. This is bad news for James. He really needs to be getting his foot down now to catch up to Maxi as the back marker goes spearing off into the gravel. Ooh, James goes wide. Neon's gonna get back past him here, so this is looking good for Maxi for his first win. They're still right behind Neon, and I think they've reeled in Maxi a lot here, so Maxi must have made a mistake.
Yeah, I think he made a mistake leaving the De La Roggia chicane and around the Lesmos because they gained so much time on him there. And it looks like we will have an absolute showdown here. Maxi will have to push everything until the line here as we go to the final lap around Monza.
Final lap in the sunset, sorry. Gonna be in his slipstream coming up to turn 1. So we thought Maxi got the job done, but makes a mistake, just not quite got the composure, and now we've got a three-way fight for the lead on the last lap here. Maxi not defending just yet, playing his card smart as Neon goes wide. That might be
goes
Neon.
wide and James.
Ooh, James does edge ahead, I think. But Neon there, a massive mistake.
Going
We
around the
have
curve
another
around,
back
it looks like they
marker
have
here.
some slow traffic. Oh my god, please do not ruin this race. Maxi and James side by side as they go into the De La Roggia chicane. James needs to have the advantage. Did he get a slowdown there?
Both
I don't think so,
drivers-
and James...
Both drivers get the slowdown, I believe. James is going to be clinging on for this win now. As the back marker still hasn't gotten out the way, he's going to be protecting James a little bit with the slipstream. Ooh, Maxi goes wide!
Oh no!
And this could be it for James now. Both BMWs going wide behind him. James, who at one point thought he was just going to have to be fighting for a P2, now up to P1 with a good gap, but does have the back marker in front of him.
Gotta get out of the way, man. This is what is this? He is blatantly
Probably
blocking our
holding
race
up when
lead
he's
for
not
now.
supposed to.
Ooh.
Oh
absolute
my god.
Chaos.
Oh, what is
here
going
as he
on there?
just
Is
disobeys.
oh, you gotta
he
say he
fights out the
entirely
hard way.
deserved that there. You've got to be honest.
A tactical defense, and surely the stewards are gonna have to give this guy a race ban, because what was that? But James, an absolutely clinical drive here.
Yeah, James
He did
gets the job
absolutely-
done. Maxi following Neon behind him, but as we look further back, I think it's going to be a race to the line between Weblu and Epic Lexa. Epic Lexa just stays ahead, so yeah, James. Oh, Epic Lexa gets the move on the line. Incredible.
Right.
What a race.
Thousands
What a
of
result.
seconds.
Look to Kvyat, it comes across the line. We've got Floppy and one of the BMWs. I think that's it.
So a well-deserved and very entertaining Monza win for James. Very disappointing for Maxi to have lost his lead and really his win there at the end. Neon doing absolutely amazing there in the AM car to come home in a P2. Epic Lexer getting Weblu just on the line there for P4 and 5. And in P6 we have Pig, Fiat, Techno, who recovered very well to make a P8. I don't know who this name is, but it says the, and then in P10, Lewis Hamilton brings home your top 10 here at Monza.